Hey guys, we're here in the NVIDIA press suite with VJ, who's from the product team at NVIDIA. How you doing?
I'm fantastic. Great to be here.
So we're talking about the new G-Sync HDR monitors, which were not mentioned at the keynote, but this is a big product announcement for you guys. Tell us about it.
It's huge. It's the world's first G-Sync HDR monitor. They're 4K, 144 hertz, made from the ground up for gamers. They deliver vivid visuals, stunning, deep, bold colors, the highest contrast ratios for deep blacks and bright whites. They're truly stunning when you see them.
And talk a bit about the technology that goes into something like this. I think people see the amazing visuals and the amazing contrast, and talk a bit about what actually goes into that.
It's a lot. It takes a lot of time and a lot of engineering, and NVIDIA has been working for a number of years with ecosystem partners, one being AUO, who makes the panel. So we work with them to specify a 4K panel, 144 hertz refresh rate. We work with them to build a backlight, which is very important in HDR displays, and the backlight we have is absolutely fantastic. It's 384 zones, full array direct backlight, impressive specs, and when you see this monitor and see some games, you'll be blown away. We work with virtually all the game developers, but the one that we can mention, and I'd like to mention, is Mass Effect Andromeda, which we featured in our keynote. And that game we're actually showing in HDR, and a number of other games are coming, like Shadow Warrior, which gamers can enjoy. So I think over the coming months, we're going to see a lot of HDR gaming content. I'd love to show you some HDR images, but what we've done is created a couple of simulated images. Let's start first with a standard definition image. So let's look at Circle 1. And this is a beautifully rendered scene, but showing bright colors is kind of difficult for an SDR display. If you look at Circle 2, it's hard to produce simultaneous bright whites and dark blacks. And number 3, standard dynamic range displays don't have the ability to express a very wide range of colors. So you can see those tree leaves, you'd expect them to be more alive. Okay, let's look now at a G-Sync Hdr experience. Let's start again with Circle 1. Look at the intensity of that sunlight. You're staring into the sun, it's brighter. And at the same time, none of the details in the clouds are washed out. They're all totally visible. If you look at Circle 2, you can see what should be dark behind the pillars is dark, and what should be bright and reflecting light is doing so. And that's a result of the contrast that a G-Sync HDR display is capable of producing. And lastly, let's look at Circle 3. Those tree leaves look alive. The windows and the light coming through behind them, vibrant, and rich, and bold. So this is an example of the type of experience you'll have with a G-Sync HDR monitor.
And finally, when can we find these in the stores?
Q2. So we're actually showing the monitors at CES in, I think, 5 different locations, and we're marching towards Q2 availability.
All right. Well, thank you so much, VJ.
Thank you.